Hey everybody, it's motomattman. The first thing I want to say is I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy with the coronavirus stuff going on. I'm not going to preach about it. I don't know really anything about what the deal is. I just know that I got a 6-year-old, an 11-year-old, and Mrs. Motomattman to worry about. So I'm trying to stay safe and whatnot. If nothing else, for their well-being. You may hear me cough in this video, but if you watched any of my other videos, you hear me cough all the time. I used to be a smoker, and because of that, I get this dry cough from time to time. I'm pretty sure that's all it is, but I am paying attention to make sure that that's what it is. But anyway, we'll move on to what we have for you today. And what I have today is I had these mirrors, this mirror right here on my Sporty right here. Pretty much like the way they looked. It's a nice looking mirror, nice chrome mirror. The only problem I had was they look good on the bike, but they absolutely sucked for being able to use them as mirrors. So what I opted to do was put bar end mirrors on. And you can see right here what I've got going on right here, and I need to tighten this up. That's what I put on here. What I'm going to do is walk you through the process in case you're interested, and putting them on the other side here. It's pretty straightforward. The mirrors I got were these cheap Chinese mirrors, Yibid motorcycle folding mirrors. They are supposed to work for 1-inch bars. Here's what you get. You get 2 of these, and you get this cute little adapter here. The big adapter is supposed to expand for a 1-inch bar, and the little one for a 7/8 bar. But I'm here to tell you right now that I'm not sure if this big one would even expand enough to put them in 7/8 bars. So what I ended up having to do was get this Bike Master adapter for bar end mirrors, and this is a 1-inch adapter, and that's what I've got going on that side, and that worked out really well. So anyway, the first thing we're going to do is I've got to pop off this cap here, and this hole here is too small. These is, I don't know if you could see, but the rubber, silicone, whatever it is, are pretty wiped out on these grips. I was wanting to replace my grips anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and use these for now. But what you've got to do is you've got to cut that end off. The other side was a whole lot easier than this side's being. Must be because of the tube. Oh, no, here we go. All right. Yep. And you got the throttle tube going on in there. Okay, which you don't have on the other side. But anyway, that's the first thing, because you've got to be able to get into here to get to the inside there. Then the next thing we'll do is we'll open up this package and get out our little adapter. And see what happens here is this goes in here and it tightens up in there, and you got to make sure that you're only tightening it up inside the bar, not the throttle tube itself. So we're going to leave a little bit of a gap here when we do this. And it's pretty straightforward here. The whole idea is you tighten this up, and this little piece slides into here, and it expands the whole deal. You may have to use vice grips to hold the thing in place as you're tightening it, which is probably what I'm going to have to do. It's exactly what I'm going to have to do. Okay, let's go over here and roll away. Pull out a pair of vice grips. Clamp them on here. Should actually be pretty close because we've already done this. Vice grips actually may have a added benefit of making it easier to make sure we've got gap from the throttle tube. That's pretty much all you got going on there. Pretty straightforward. Doesn't fit in that stupid thing. Okay, now we got to take this apart. And bring out my little magnetic tray. That wasn't too bright. Get that apart. Get rid of that stupid thing. Whoa! And don't drop the mirror, which would be the big thing to keep in mind. You don't want to drop the mirror. Make sure we're going the right way. Yep. Put that there for now. Get this in and get it started. Just a couple of threads. See if that'll work. Got a mirror in there. Get our other one started here. Okay, now it's not going to fall. Okay, that's it. Make sure the throttle turns without the thing. Yep. Okay. And so there you have it. Piece of cake. Real quick and easy operation for doing it. I am going to change my grips later on because, like I said, you can see they're just deteriorating. They've been on here for quite a few years, and you even if you wanted to ride without gloves, you really can't because this stuff gets stuck to your fingers. But here, I'll get you a viewpoint on the bike here. Now you get the mirrors down here. Could adjust the mirrors out and back. So I can just look down there at the bar ends. Makes it clean here, except obviously for the phone mount. Got rid of those mirrors that were sticking up here. Like I said, I kind of like the look of them. Off the bike. I actually think I like this view better. But what I'll do is I'll post some pictures, before and after pictures on Instagram, and you guys can let me know what you think. One of the other things to keep in mind, if you have your turn signals that are hanging down below your mirrors, like these are here, which a 97 didn't have it that way. It had them actually clamped on here. It looked butt ugly. But you're going to have to adapt that. Normally this Allen head bolt would be on the bottom and it would thread up to the mirror. All I did was flip the Allen this way and put a nut on the bottom. So you've still got your blinkers hanging down below. But again, like I said, it cleans up this area quite a bit. I really like the look of it. Bike's filthy, and I know you guys don't need to tell me. It's absolutely filthy. One of the other things I did was I've had this for a while, and I stuck this on the back. Not that I ever have anybody on the back. The only time the rear foot pegs are ever down is when I'm sitting side saddle on the bike talking or whatever. But it allows me to, if I wanted to strap something to the back, it gives me something to strap it to a little bit easier. But anyway, I hope this video was informative. I hope you liked the video. Hopefully it came out good. Hey, and I made it through the thing without coughing. And anyway, again, I hope everybody stays safe from the coronavirus. I hope if you get out on two, make sure you keep the shiny side up, the rubber side down. And I hope you're able to get out on two. And as always, if you like what you see, make sure you click the like and the subscribe button and smash that bell. That way you get notifications whenever I upload any new content. And again, as always, have a great day. Oh, one other thing, I'm sure you were able to see, there's a towel sitting on Mrs. motomattman's bike. There's nothing wrong. The reason for the towel is when it rains, the garage door gets wet. When the garage door goes up, it drips on her bike. So we put the towel there so it's not dripping on it. Not that the water is going to hurt it or anything, but it leaves water spots all over it. Not that it's that big a deal to have some water spots this time of year, because all of the bikes are filthy. But anyway, again, I hope everybody has a great day. Thank you so much.